All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. The Poco X8 Pro is here. Got this in the house the other day, and I wanted to go ahead and give you an official unboxing today. And first impressions, phones like this still just go to show that outside of the US, there are so much better. There are so many options, and they don't cost a lot. This phone is just over 300 bucks, folks. And by the way, this video is sponsored by wirelessplace.com. Head over there if you want to get some of the latest products, because this product was just released in March. This just came out almost less than 30 days ago. So it is a brand new product, and we're going to review it on the channel for you here. So head over to wirelessplace.com and grab the latest products of your choice. Let me give you some of these specs on this phone real briefly before I crack the seal. This has a 6.6-inch display, and that is an AMOLED display at 120 hertz, folks. It has Dolby Vision, HDR10 plus, 2000 nits of brightness, with peak at 3,500. Again, $300, folks. $300. The pixel density is 460. It has 8 gigs of RAM with 256 gigs of storage. There is a 512 version of this as well. You just have to choose, which one you're gonna go with. It has a 6,500 milliamp hour battery inside. It has an IP68 and IP69K rating. It just goes on and on, man. It goes on and on. It has an aluminum frame. Again, just over $300 for this phone. Android 16, HyperOS 3, obviously, since it's Xiaomi. And then again, you can get that. Okay, so for the memory, there's a 512 8 gig and a 512 12 gig of RAM. But, I think by today's standards, 8 gigs is more than enough for a lot of people. Regular consumers who are buying phones like this, they're not too much concerned about, the RAM. They just want to make sure the phone works good. Get in here. Get this open. All right, there we go. Most people just want to make sure the phone works good, and that's just what it comes down to. But it doesn't have an SD card slot, but you get a lot of memory. So you got a dual camera setup on the rear with a 50 megapixel wide at f1.5. Again, all this phone has to do is perform well, and it's already beating out a lot of competition in the US. And you have an 8 megapixel ultra wide. This phone can actually do 4K at 60 frames per second, 1080p up to 960 frames per second. Wow, and it has HDR10 plus. Come on. Again, just over $300. This has stereo speakers. It has a front camera of 20 megapixels. I love reading these specs to you because, you start to think about what we get in the US, and, you wonder why when I started my channel, I was importing phones. If you've been around long enough, you know that I imported phones, and newer people who are new to my channel often say, well, can you review this? You need to start importing phones. And, when I was importing phones, everybody said I was crazy. But, now that other people are bringing them in, the companies, they got their agendas, but I'm going to give you honest reviews here. And we're going to keep this train moving. So as you can see here, you get a case in the box, nice Poco design here. And this is a nice flexible TPU case, nice little design in the center there. Just wanted to point that out for you. This is a nice case. And, most places don't even give you a case in the box, sadly enough. This has Wi-Fi 6, and it is Bluetooth 4. Let me see. No, it has Bluetooth. Where's my Bluetooth? Where's my Bluetooth? Where's my Bluetooth? Where's my Bluetooth at? Hold on. Yeah, this has Bluetooth 6.0. So, NFC, this is loaded with everything. There are some things that a tech enthusiast would say that this isn't good at, or it should have. But again, the world does not really care that this phone has 2.0 USB-C, but it has OTG. And so, I don't know too many people that transfer things off of their phones or whatever, but, it's just a thing. Now, let me get to one of the more exciting, well, you already see it right here. It has 100 watts hypercharging. That's freaking nuts, folks. It has 27 watt reverse wireless charging. Again, this ginormous battery, this is going to be great. And then you can see here it has the Dimensity 8500 Ultra. This is crazy. This is just a win. Wow, let's fire it up. Let's get this off the back here. Oh, thank you, Poco, for not doing that crazy extra stuff on the front here, or the back Look at the hardware. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful piece of machinery. And, you know, instantly I think of OnePlus. The size of this is what I think of is OnePlus. My OnePlus 15, that is what I think of when I see this. See what I mean? Instantly. Yeah. Anyway, in the box here, you actually get the 100-watt charger. Sadly enough, companies in the US are not doing this. This phone charges at 100 watts. Come on, man. And you get the cable and everything in there. Sadly enough, again, in the US, we're getting shortchanged, and you know, we keep on buying and we keep on buying and we keep on buying and we keep on buying, and that's just how it goes. We're gonna take a look at this case here real quick before I get signed in. This case isn't like this fancy case or anything, but it's gonna be enough to keep this phone protected. And I think this is gonna be really nice. So I'm gonna get this set up and I'm gonna get signed in here. Let's just go through it real quick because this is just my first impressions. I should give you, well, I already know this probably won't work on Verizon, so I won't even try it. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work on, I don't think the LTE is for Verizon at all. Yeah, I don't see anything listed, but we can still get into it and we can review this phone. So let's see here. We'll skip this and I'll just get you into it. So you can see, let's skip the SIM card. And I'll sign into my network real quick because I'm gonna have to download stuff anyway. I mean, the haptics on this phone are really solid, man. This is just a nice piece of hardware. It's a bigger display. It's a 6.6 inch. And you know, it's just gonna come down to how big a phone you want, how thin. And speaking of thin, this has a 6,500 milliamp hour battery inside. Come on, US market, you gotta do better. You gotta do better. So you have screen lock, fingerprint, and face. We'll skip those for now because I just want to get into the phone. We'll turn these off. Don't need all that. I want to get into this OS. And it should be fair. This is a pretty fast, processor. Okay. Yeah, app drawer. You got the classic and then you have the app drawer, but you gotta go app drawer. Definitely gestures. What? Recent layout. That's pretty cool. We'll do the vertical. That's different. And then here it is. Preparing the OS. I like it. I haven't used HyperOS and I don't even know. Oh man, I don't know. But this is a 5G phone. Now, for people on T-Mobile, this is for you. And anyone who, like T-Mobile, I don't know about AT&T because they block, you know, a lot of phones that are not their own. So, you know, this will be really, this is a 4 nanometer chip, folks. So it may be people laugh at MediaTek, but MediaTek destroys a lot of phones, man. Their processors are really good. And, you know, this phone coming in at just over $300, this is a steal. So it is all set up. I want to get into this OS real briefly. Did I get it? Okay, there we go. Oh, what a beautiful screen. First impressions, pretty speedy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for bloatware right off the rip. All this right here is just bloat. So let's see if I can actually remove it here. Delete. Yeah. So yeah, you go into here in the app tray and it just deletes right off. I love it. So bloatware, you know, the Facebook, the LinkedIn, you know, I don't really need those on a smartphone. It's got Netflix pre-installed. That's crazy, but because you know this is an imported phone, so and definitely, yeah, I don't use that at all. It's got the WP Office. Remember that? The Office suite? Oh, wow. They're really doing well with this phone right here. Again, just over $300, man. This is crazy. I like how it has a messaging app on here too, and it's got the default is going to be the Google. So this is nice. Other than that, I don't think there's any more bloatware on here. Let's get into settings real briefly here. Again, folks, just my first impressions. There's already an update for the phone. Looks like, yeah, I'll get this charged up. Look at this, big update for the phone. I'll just download this in the background so when I get done with this video, we can get it installed. As you can see here, let's go to storage. Oh, I like how this is nice and animated right here. Stuff like this is pretty cool. Wow, those system files though, wow. Yeah, that's a big, we won't even mess with this right now. Oh, here we go. This is where I was going. Yeah, it's already up to 8. Okay, so cool. Android patch is December 2025, but we already got a security update already. So, all right. So look here. This is the settings. This is really nice. This is nice, folks. I mean, again, for me, it comes down to phones like this have always been better than a ton of phones in the US, and you get more. Sadly, the US market decided to take away our charging bricks. They don't give a case anymore. They don't give headphones. They don't give anything. This is the basic standard, you know, the way it would look for Android. So let's go to dark mode. Obviously, I got to do that. They have color scheme, refresh rate. Let's go. It should definitely be on high. Auto adjust roof. Let me see here. Let's go to 120. There we go. Yep. Put them all at 120 if it can. It's got a 6,050 milliamp hour battery inside. I'm putting the refresh rate all the way up. Yes. Yes. Let's see something here. Yeah, it's pretty loud speaker too. Decent speaker. Haptics are really good on here too. It's got the battery inside of the icon. I just don't like that. But you got the different modes here for balance and battery saver and ultra saver, 55 hours. It'll do even more than that once it gets going. But once I start using it and everything. But wow, this is impressive. This is impressive, man. I mean, wow. So you got wired, top speed, device might heat up, and because this charges really fast. And I'll be giving you some feedback on that too as well once I start using this for a little bit. So I am excited, man. Really nice, basic, traditional setup here, settings and everything. Again, not a lot of here for apps. It was some bloatware on there, but you know, you can remove that. Let's see if we can adjust the screen here. I'm just kind of breezing through here, folks, before I get out of here, because I just want to show you that this was here. This is absolutely just an amazing setup here. Let's see if I can get into, you know where I'm going. I know you know where I'm going. Where I want to personalize and make five across if I can. Man, this is really nice. It's a lot of customizations in here, to my surprise. It is. Lock style. Oh, this is nice. We'll get back into that in a little bit. Yeah, I don't see any for the icons to go 5 across. I'm sure it's probably there, but you know, I mean, this is just great, man. I mean, how could you not like a phone where you can really dig deep and customize it the way you want it customized? It's great. I really like it. Man, this is nice. I like this. And you're just experiencing my first impressions, folks. This is what it's about, man. I think phones are getting so good that do you really need to spend a ton of money on them? Absolutely. We know we don't. We know we don't. All these right here, you can customize the layout is what it's basically telling you you can do. So here's the camera. I will take a photo real briefly right here and show you, but we're gonna go through these settings in the camera real quick here. And it does do 4K, obviously, at 60. That's really nice. If you scroll down there, you can see all the different things here. You can change the aspect ratio if you want to, or you can go movie. Let's see here, you go settings here. These are the full settings. Got to have that watermark. I always like to put the watermark on things because I want people to know exactly what I'm using when they are looking at photos that I might possibly take. I like it a lot. All right, got the watermark. The update is ready. Main camera 2635 format. You can really dig in deep. And again, folks, this is a affordable phone. This is nuts. You go to photo. Again, you can go down. You got your watermark. Settings should be the same. Okay, yeah, good. Oh, there it is. That's what I did. I could have switched from here. Video right here. HDR10 plus. General. Got it. Yeah, this is beast mode. I mean, I haven't done a import in quite a bit of time, but let me take a photo real briefly here, and then I'll show you what it looks like. My goodness. You know, these cameras on here, this is the front camera and this is the rear. These cameras on here are better than several phones in my office. Again, $300. Oh, man. Again, this makes you question, like, you know, wow, what are we doing over here in the US, man? Are we that money hungry to where we're just going to screw customers over and not really give them any real good choices? Oh my gosh, man. This is nuts, man. Let me see it, because the camera is on mirror. I should have the front camera on mirror. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get out of here real quick. Change it. There you go. So now the front camera is good. You can see here, you can tell the difference in the front and rear. Obviously the rear is a lot better, but wow, this is incredible, man. I mean, this is just good work, man. They have done, Xiaomi was one of the first companies that I was importing, and this phone is no exception, man. This thing is incredible, and I can't wait to show you a ton of content on here with this phone, man, because wow factor. Anyway, it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Stay locked. I'm gonna do a lot of recording with this also because I feel like it's gonna be way better for video than several phones I have in my catalog. Stay locked.